It should be, to the most point.
Outstanding, yeah, it's outstanding.
So we're going to do some scriptures a little later. We can get them.
That's a really nice job. These things here, now, what do you do with these things?
Nothing. We were told that possibly if the regional wanted to use it, or we could take it, to the next daycare assignment, they should last quite a while.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'd love to have it. For the regional work, just take it to the next site and set it up.
That would be wonderful if we could do it again. I mean, we only just tried this. We had no idea, no time to work with it, because all of a sudden we used extra wood my father had given us, and we said, well, let's make some things, even for pictures it would be nice. Like the Lion and the Lamb, we had a lot of people posing and taking pictures. So that's kind of neat to be able to do that.
Beautiful. It's really been nice.
So whatever. We're looking forward to helping out however we can.
Okay, great. I thought we'll have to pick that up.
All of it, yeah, whatever. If you want to have even some of the coloring things, there's stuff like that left. We'll just organize it all.
That's great. Oh, anything like that. Great.
Now our clothes sign, we like our clothes sign.
Thank you.
Yeah, clothes for sure.
And here's another one of our old faithfuls.
Very old. I've been doing the entire time, running back and forth.
I know it. On your face.
Okay.
Hi, brothers. How are things going on this last day? That says it all, doesn't it?
You're still here.
And you're still smiling, too. That's good. How's things going for this first time through?
First time what?
For the new kitchen and everything. How's everything going?
Oh, great. Great. The best one I've been with. It's been really fun.
Great. What do you think?
I think it's fine. Well, and we got sound.
Yep.
This your congregation?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you come and visit Arcadia sometime.
We'll try to get out there. You have Sue out there, right?
Who?
Sue and
Max.
Max.
They were just here this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Max was.
Yeah. Sue used to pioneer with us.
Okay.
You go for it, Ken.
Well, I would say this has been very theocratic experience. It's my first, not my first quick build, but my first time with an assignment. I've enjoyed it tremendously. I'd like to encourage all the brothers and sisters to get involved with the quick build. It's a much needed area, and you really feel the brotherhood, and it's going on worldwide, and you feel much a part of Jehovah's organization being involved, and you really can see his spirit in action when you see a piece of cement on Thursday morning and Saturday they're sitting there having their watch, or Sunday having their watchtower study, and to know that you had a part in it. It's very, very upbuilding, and in turn you encourage others. And I think they should try to get involved, brothers and sisters, in your own congregation, because you've seen the results of what working together can do. And you guys, enjoy your hall.
We haven't lost anybody yet, but the vultures are beginning to swarm, so tell them to watch out.
Yeah, you may use
That angle.
I don't want to be up your nose or something.
No, I don't want to be up in
I got you, Jack. Your?
Brother Barrios from St. Carlos.
Nice to meet you.
Interview, huh?
Your?
I'm the mother of Jolene. Another mother of Jolene. Peter's
The other
telling me that-
Jolene's mom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And they spell them the same.
Yeah.
That's unusual. He was saying you named her that because you didn't know anything about that name either.
Right.
You liked it. That's exactly what we did. In fact, that's when that song was first coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Jolene, yes. I thought, oh, what a pretty name. I don't know anybody by that name.
Yeah.
So that's going to be it if it's a girl.
We had 3 children. We called them Eenie, Meenie, and
Mine.
only because there ain't gonna be no more.
And
You
there's
read
that one. Oh, that's cute.
A lot of time.
It take time, okay? It's a long list.
Brother Lee, I have something to tell you about this.
Who's sitting over the time?
Nice, up it up.
Hey, Sal, how's it going?
Hi, how you doing? It's very hot on this side of the building. I should have chosen the other side, but with my Italian mentality, I love to suffer.
How's everything going, Dave? How's everything going?
Oh, it's wonderful.
You've had nothing to do here this weekend. You're non-construction, right?
Right, nothing to do. Just stand around, see if everybody else is doing their job.
I think I've seen you running more than just about anybody else.
Oh, really?
Sunday morning, we've got the outside completed landscaping, siding, stones, roof. It's been a long night for a lot of brothers.
Sal was the oldest, right?
Outside the apartment has been all landscaped. Safety lights,
It's hard for me to keep them straight anyway, the names, but
beautiful backyard for the brothers.
I did.
Trouble? Putting up with you? About
Well,
10
you
years.
put up with an awful lot, don't you?
No, we're just waiting on the carpet guys over here. We're putting up some lights in the circuit overseer's apartment. Just finishing up little hallway lights. We got most of them up. I think we got
Any ceiling fans in here?
20. Pardon me?
Any ceiling fans in here?
No ceiling fans in here. And we're just really can't put ceiling fans up in a drop ceiling very good. You have to put all kinds of bracing and all this other stuff in. If they want it in the future, we have access for it. But at this point, we don't have any ceiling fans. I'm also supervising the trim out, as you can see, the receptacles and the switches are in here. Wallpaper's coming in momentarily.
Carpet's all laid?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. This is the kitchen area.
Just fill up with shelves, yes.
Where did he go?
I'm not sure.
We're trying to get right out
Brother Barnes, he's real handy.
Yeah. Big wide angle lens.
She already got one for me.
Where are you from, Brother Barnes?
We're from Southgate Coral.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Oh, she's got me on tape.
I know.
I hope the guy that figured it watch that video.
Where are you from, brother?
Eyewitness video. I'm not a brother.
As long as you're not in apostate.
Down the street from the Baptist church. Is there sound in that?
Yes, there is. How you doing, George?
He doesn't know me either. Remember, you need to. Hey, where did you come from? Who are you?
Thanks for helping out.
You're welcome.
It's either that, Keith, or you're going to have dark spots because you're going to trim
You've been here a long time, haven't you? Were you all night? You're doing good.
We sold ours to the Jewish.
You know, it's either this or loops. Loops are
Next month when we're back. Hold on, I'm gonna get you a picture. Very nice to meet you. Back here.
Steve, I love you. You're a camera here.
What's something?
Yeah, you were right about that.
Yeah, I tracked everybody out.
3'4" in length.
I'm not guilty.
You're not wanted anymore, Derek. That ended last week. Car wash time here at the parking lot. All the water sprinklers are on. Washing the insides and outsides of the trucks and vans.
It's going good.
Everything running smooth?
Yeah.
This was the paint tank. Sunday morning, they're already bringing it down.
Picture, how do we help Jehovah today by this picture, Bobby? What do you think? Make the plants. What was that? Make the plants look good? What about, how do those plants, they have to get there, don't they? It's not just the easy part of making them look good. Richard, what do you think?
It's like Jehovah's the burning plant and the weeds are
That's true. We learn about that too in our study of the Bible. But also, it takes a lot of work. It's not just the fun things that are important. It's a lot of work involved. Now, let's look over to this other picture down here. And we have Isaiah 58:11. And here we see a sister providing a drink of water to this little boy that's been working. And we have Isaiah 58:11. Let's listen what that says.
And Jehovah will bound to lead you constantly, and to satisfy your soul even in a scorched land. And he will invigorate your very bones. And you must become like a well-watered garden, and like a source of water, the waters of which do not lie. B. In the work of their own hands, my chosen ones will use to the full.
And this picture here, is this not like what the brothers are doing? You see a lot of brothers with their hammers? Yeah. And you know what else we see? We see brothers that are maybe white brothers. We see brothers that are black brothers. Maybe this sister here is Spanish. But you know what? We all work together. Even if we can't speak the same language, we all love Jehovah, and that brings us together. Richard, what's your comment?
how the world is always talking about black boys.
Yeah, there's a lot of insulting things that we see in the world, and you know what? We want to be different. You're right. That's a good comment. We're not prejudiced. We love Sylvester. We love Philip. We do. And Justin and Lydia and Miss Ayel and all the babies and everybody here, we're not enemies. That's why we play nicely together and the brothers can work nicely together. Now, this picture here shows us everything that's gone on for the last 4 days. And we're going to have the last scripture, which is all of it, Isaiah 65, 21 through 25. And also, remember, we have the lion and the lamb outside, and actually this will make reference to the wolf too, how we even know even the animals as we listen to the scripture.
And they will certainly build houses and have occupancy, and they will certainly plant vineyards and eat their fruitage. They will not build and someone else have occupancy. They will not plant and someone else do the eating. For like the days of a tree will the days of my people be, and the work of their own hands my chosen ones will use to the full. They will not toil for nothing, nor will they bring to birth for disturbance, because they are the offspring made up of the blessed ones of Jehovah, and their descendants with them. And it will actually occur that before they call out, I myself shall answer. While they are yet speaking, I myself shall hear. The wolf and the lamb themselves will feed as one, and the lion will eat straw, just like the bull. And as for the serpent, his food will be dust. They will do no harm, nor cause any ruin in all my holy mountain. Jehovah has said.
Do you have a comment? What do we think about that? Philip? How about Justin sitting right up here in front of everybody? What do you think about this picture here? No? What do you think about this picture here? Tell me something that you think. Tell me something about this picture. And why do you think she's doing that? It might be hard for her to do that, right? Maybe her legs hurt, and she's an old woman who'd rather stay home, maybe and watch TV and air conditioning, but she comes out here, and there's a lot of them out here, and they're sitting around with raincoats and heavy boots, and they're washing boxes. Why do they work like this? Why does everyone work like this?
Because
Right, you're right. And how about you, Jolene? What do you have to say?
well, the sleigh is pretty old,
And why is she working for Jehovah?
well, because she loves Jehovah.
And do we all love Jehovah?
Yeah.
And what do we think about when we're not doing things in the right way? Do we remember Jehovah?
Yeah.
When we do something wrong, we know that Jehovah can forgive us. But we want to remember to be like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and never be ashamed of Jehovah. We can make mistakes and we're always forgiven, but for the most part we want to be kind and good to our brothers and help them in any way that we can. And that's, as a matter of fact, why Christy is here and why I'm here and Miss Frida and sing. We have so many sisters that are willing to try and take care of you children, and we appreciate, and brothers. From time to time they check in. We appreciate our brothers. But when you give good behavior, that reflects on your parents. Everybody's got mommy or daddy or someone that's responsible, and then Jehovah, because Richard is known as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. We know that Jolene is known as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and we've got Lilia and Mr. Joel, Aaron King, and even Bobby is known as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And that means that Jehovah is ultimately affected if we do bad things. And we do not want to ever make Jehovah ashamed of us, because he loves us very much. Now, this little break is over, and I thank you for your good and kind attention. We need to give a little bit of a clap for Mr. Danny for giving us